tuko live. Thank you for tuning in for this video. This is going to be a very very important video, so kama hauko ready to watch for the next 20 minutes or so, ipause ukuje baadaye. This is going to be a deep video. Sawa, we are going deep, not wide. Tunaangalia vitu into all the finer details. What is this video about? It's about I'm ranking rappers in Kenya. I will talk about my criteria before I do that. Now, for better context, ndio in case una watch this stuff in future tense, we watch next year button or whatever time you watch it. This is 30th April. It's the last day of the month. It's the last day of April, and I'm very proud. For April, I have uploaded 38 times. I've uploaded around 38 videos, which is a very high. Inamaanisha tu sina jokes. I'm here and I'm doing this for real, and I'm invested. Sawa. Just for better context, it's around the same season that Sabi Wu accused Lil Minor of stealing his music. You can look at that video. It's my latest video on the channel currently as I'm recording this video. What I do in this video is that tunaangalia hiyo post yenye ilikuwa inasema kuhusu hii story that Lil Minor copied him. We listen to the songs live, tunazisikiza pamoja hapo live, and then we try to see kuna ukweli hapa ama ni uongo. Again, we are tuko deep kwa rap. Hatuongelei just any music, tuko kwa rap. Hii channel nitaongelea rap riz and recovery keys. I can explain about those three elements later. Nimetext Sabi Wu on IG, nimemtext on IG, and you can see right here on my screen. Remember niaje Wu, we haven't met but I cover stuff about rap on YouTube, na nimereact to history yako na Jere, na nika attach video. Kamuuliza if it's cool with you, I'd be happy to hop on a call with you here. Probably address the situation as I record it. Ni record to maybe on the call, and as I'm making content over here, we put it to weigh all the options. Sawa. Pia nimeongelesha Nati namwambia Nati nataka hata kupull up kwa studio tufanye mini interview. Usi overthink. Nati ananiuliza bro, set up interview kwa aje? Na bro namwambia bro, si interview, we are beating the corporate shit. Hatufanyi hiyo shit ya kawaida. We are doing this the independent way. Namwambia bro, hata si interview per se, it's more or less kuchill na kuvibe like a normal day. Hata sikuji na kamera, nakuja na simu bro. We are doing this different. No corporate like bullshit. No rehearsed questions or script like BS. Pia niko along Thika Road. That's what I tell him. Cause najua wao wako irende wako Githuriet. So najua kwa hapa along to Thika Road. Na najua wako na hawako aligned na hiyo side ya Buru. So it's around that season, just to give you a context in case you are curious enough. Now, to better this community, nime create a server on Discord. It's on the link on my description box. Should be on the description box, na pia should be on the hapa. Should also be here. Pole. Najua sikuingizi kwa video ile na umekujia. Pole. Pia nime create a Discord server where you can join, where you can also suggest things that I should talk about. Mnaweza andika vitu mngetaka niongelele ama nini. This is a whole community. This is not about me. I'm just the front end. Sawa, mimi niko kwa front end, and for whatever I'm trying to build, it has to be sustainable, which means it has to have real fans behind it, watu pia wanasikiza muziki kama mimi. Sawa, let me cut to the chase. Najua hamtaki hiyo mushene mingi naongea, so I've come up with a tier list where we will rank rappers, or I will rank rappers. Since hatuwezi fanya live stream sahi, we're gonna do it probably when you get to 10k, and I said on this channel we are gonna do 10k no features. We are going to get to 10k subs without having to depend on external people to boost our nini. Tunaifanya our own independent way. So I appreciate each and every one of you for locking in. Sawa. Na ndio ujue si ati niko kwa bubble yangu ati ni wale watu pekee mimi nasikiza ama nini. Nimetry pia kuangalia around, nime search, cheki angalia. Nimeenda nika search blogs, nimeuliza Google, top rappers in Kenya, wakanipea majina mingi, wakanipea kina Kleptomaniacs, Gidi, Majimaji, Isa, Necessary Noise, Kleptomaniacs, Camp Mula, Jimwat. Beli hata sikuwa nimeona ase. But yeah, they've given me nimeweza kuona different rappers, okay, nimeweza kuona different names, and I think if you are in this stream or if you're watching this video, we are probably not concerned with if you did it well kitambo, if you are there in the scene and you are really dope. We care if you have class. Class is permanent. Tunasema class is permanent. Class ni ile stuff, even if you stop making music, ukuje ufanya ngoma moja mbili, bro, tunasikia umse anajua ile stuff yake, sawa? So I'm not going to cover old school artists respectfully. I'm not going to cover old school hip hop artists. I don't think that's my community over here. Hatuongelea wasa kitambo pase. We are talking about who's doing it currently, who's been able to sustain their career, who's been able to deliver time and time again. So wamenipea all these kinds of lists. So for me to come up with the names that I've shortlisted, it has taken intense research na ku make sure there are no loopholes. Sijasahau watu wengi. Naweza kuwa nimesahau. I'm obviously prone to making errors, but sijasahau watu wengi. Sawa, wamenipea kina Reckless, Boondocks Gang, wamenipea kina Chris Kaiga, Mandy. Okay, hata sikuwa nimewatch out for Mandy. Hey, let me put her where I was supposed to. Hey, let me put Mandy kidogo tu. Okay, sawa. Nimeka Mandy kwa presentation yangu. Acha niendelee mali nilikuwa. So wameniambia kina Mbogi Genje, Ochungulo, kina Benzema, wameniambia kila mtu. So pia nikaenda kwa links zingine, wananiambia wakaniambia female rappers, which made me think it's not fair if I put these guys on the same chart as the male rappers. I think it will be a bit unfair if I put them in the same competition. I think they should have their gender-based, competition. So if you fuck with this video, I'll make another video ya the female rappers. Actually, I will actually make it. Nitaifanya when the space feels right. Could be within the same week, could be bado within the same week, but nitafanya separate ya madem. Sawa? Now pia nikaenda bro, nimechimba just so that you can know that I am a reliable source, now that I don't take things on the surface level. Pia kuna hii link ya Homeboys Ready inanionyesha ya Facebook. Inanionyesha majina za kitambo. Imanionyesha majina zingine. So angalia hii list hapa tu kwa screen. Hata sitasoma wasi wote. But imenionyesha as of 2019, Kenya's Hip Hop Authority, they ranked top 50 rappers. Wameka Abbas, Reckless, Miracle Baby, SWAT, Butros STL. Watu wengi. Angalieni tu your list kwa screen. Taja. But some of the notable people that came to my mind was someone like Shapaman, Kevo K-Force, pole hiza si leo. Nelly the Goon, Ngori. Nime appreciate majina wamenipea. Tunji, Timmy Blanco, Static. Hawa ni watu waronga. Kwanza nimeona Static, niko na pia msee mwingine Shukid. Hawa ni watu waronga. Hii ni enzi ya 2015 huko. Hii ni enzi ya kitambo. Kina Steph Capella, Barak Jacuzzi, you can see. I also want you to notice this list because it will come back again when I'm making the presentation. Anyway, bottom line is that he lists si ama rappers, real talk. Wengine ni singers. So sijui ni aje tunadanganyana, but I do appreciate ona hata wakuspell jina Calligraph Jones vizuri. Sawa? So once I did that, I also went to ChatGPT. I'm doing this shit for real. Nilienda pia ChatGPT nikamwambia, yo chat, please give me a list of 50 rappers from Kenya, specifically hip hop artists. Ikanipea wase. Siwezi soma hizi majina zote before ninge presentation yangu. Ikanipea majina Dimore of Wakadinali. Bro, Dimore sio Wakadinali. Ikanipea majina Nati imeniweka in brackets Butros Munene, Drill, Shrap, Wave, TNT, Timmy Blanco and 28, Elisha Eli, Diana Codes, Mchizi Gaza. So imenionyesha majina zingine hata sijui. Sawa? Wakaniambia majina, nikamwambia bro, this is good. Now try making a list of new school artists like Maurugwash, Toxic, Jovi, Butros, Leaky, Lil Minor, YBW Smith, Sosa the Prodigy. More of artists that have emerged post 2018. Sawa, akanipea chata, akanisikiza, akanipea new school Kenyan hip hop artists post 2018, akawaandika. Ndio hao, wewe angalia kwa screen. Mimi sitawasoma wote. Unaweza pause kama unahitaji kupause, but na scroll. Kanipea kina Big Yasa, furthermore hata ikasema Flacoraz, nikashanga what the hell. Okay, kaniambia kina Sabi Wu, Kushman, Saru, hata kanikumbusha Saru. All this is to say, hadi imesema Waiviona. Okay, fuck, kama imesema Waiviona pia basi ingesema umse anaitwa something Rez. Umse ako na vocals ngori. Umse ako kwa where the light at. Tell me where the lighter at. Acha nikuonyeshe where the lighter at. So in short, I'm showing all these, or I'm also taking the time to show you this information just to show you that I'm a reliable source. I'm not speaking from a point of ignorance. Pia naongea from observing the industry for quite some time. Nimesikiza watu wengi, yani niko na iterations mingi kwa kichwa. Nilikuwa natafuta Young Haze ni kijana fulani talented as fuck. Pombe tu ndio ilikuwa inamsumbua. Bro angekunywa lejo ama kina konyagi, akunywa quota 2 and he will still hit the high notes. Ni the Drake type. Nule mse, he can rap, he can sing. Go look for him, Young Haze. Nimeona hata African Toto, which is good. So, nime take time kuonyesha hii introduction before I get to the main event, just to show you that I've taken the time to research na niko rada ya hawa watu. Nimejaribu nisisahau watu. Sawa. Now, I'll get into my presentation real quick. Now. Okay, this could be like 10 minutes in ama 15 minutes. Bear with me. Now, I have a tier list. Hii tier list tuna rank according to S tier. Huku kwa S ni superstar, yani super tier. Huu ni mzimzi. He's on top. It will go the same way ikiteremka the A. Now, E doesn't mean that mse ni trash. It just means that we need to see more from them, and they have a long way to go before wakue good status. Now, someone who will qualify for S tier also has to be a consistent person. Hawezi kuwa uko na album 2 ama ngoma 3 na uingie S tier. Huwezi kuwa na dropping ngoma 2 kwa mwaka na uingie S tier. That is impossible. Sawa? So, let me just classify why I've put people in the groups that I've put them. Now, hapa juu niko na watu 4, and I've classified these guys according to also the time they've emerged, how long they've been around. Kuna watu siwezi mix na wengine. So we have Nyashinsky over here, Octopizo, Steph Capella, King Kaka, Calligraph and Breeder. That's one category. Lakini kikuja kuweka hapa, mimi sitatambua, mimi nitaweka according to ujue hawa watu wamekuwa na time ya kunionyesha how good they are. They've been in the industry more than a decade, wengine 2 decades. Sawa? So mtu kama huyo akiingia kwa grade D ni junishaona enough, na sidhani anaweza ni convince otherwise. Again, this ranking is also based on the present moment. Sahi these things can change. Naweza mka siku ingine nitengeneze ingine tena, maybe with a fresh perspective, but I'm doing this raw off the top of my mind. I can't practice. Siwezi practice this stuff. It has to be as authentic as possible as I can make it. Now, second group, hawa ni watu very very recent. So I have Toxic Lyrically over here, and I have Maurugwash. I do believe wako kwa the same family. Sawa? Now niko na class ingine hapa. Hii ni class ya around 2018ish. Wanaweza kuwa 2017 plus hivyo. Hii ni class moja. So I do have Butros, Jovi, Barak Jacuzzi, Tokyo Sauce, TNT. Niko na Timi na 20. Lazima ni separate and take them as individual component. Niko na ingine hapa. Hawa sasa ni watu, they kind of, even in the way I've classified these guys, pia wengine ni mabeshte, ni watu wana hang around each other. you can spot them in the same level or classes, or their listeners are more or less, the people who listen to them listen to the same pool. You wanna belong in the same group. So I do have AJ over here. Please follow my mouse, AJ. This is gonna be a long ass video. Na sijaanza kurant. Now we have AJ, Mr. Right. I have GTA. I have Nati. Hapa ni Nati specifically. Si GTA but ni Nati wa GTA. Niko na Liki na niko na Caterpillar. Now pia ningesema na feel ni kama pia Jovi anaweza ingia kwa hii category. Jovi anaweza ingia kwa hii group pia. Kuna group ingine hapa. Pia nimeangalia time. Ile time hawa wase wameemerge na if they kind of share the same fan base or same listeners. Lil Minor starts, followed by Kahush, followed by Sabiwu, followed by Prince, followed by Ouma wa Mafegi, and I think napasa kuwa na picha ya Cobbs. Pia Cobbs ana belong hapa. Cobbs anapasa kuwa kwa hii lineup, sawa? Niko na wengine hapa sasa. Hii sasa ni wabaya, ni wabaya bro. So niko na Siwa, Domani, Ska, Master VK na Skilo. Acha hata ni exchange since hawa wanne wa kwanza ni the same family almost. Master VK. Hapa chini niko na mademo watatu, of which sitaweka kwa hizi ranks. I don't think I'd put them in these ranks, but tutaona venye hii video itaendelea. I do feel that I need to put this in a rappers only category mali nitawa rank na nichukue rappers wengine, other female artists. So I do have Sylvia Saru in the middle, Mandy to the right, and Silverstone Buzz to the left. After all is said and done, I also have, what do we call them? Okay, nimepata hiyo jina nilikuwa na try kufikiria. I also have an outlier. Outlier is someone who, it's not that they stand out, it's just that they also have, wako kwa a special, ni wale watu shule walikuwa kwa special diet. So nimeka Triomio hapa. Triomio hana anyone, hako in any group. Triomio is an outlier. He's just in his own kind, sort of category. I'll explain as I go on with this video. This is tough. But I also have a video which I made recently. Sawa? I have a video which I made recently. What's the name of the video? I call it Why Triomio. By that simuiti Triomio, namuito Triomio. And why I think Triomio needs to stop making music. Please watch that video, find my perspective before you make any conclusions. So he's an outlier. He doesn't belong to anybody here. I couldn't place him together with any category of artists over here. Now let me get to my rankings. Nianze na wapi? Wacha nianze huko juu kwa mababa. Wale wase wamekuwa kwa industry for quite some time. I'll try maybe insert a small explanation here there of why I feel they belong to this or that category. So I'll have to make this chart a little bit bigger. Kidogo. This chart has to be bigger than the artist. So off the top acha nianze na category ya kwanza ama nianze na huku chini, sitaki kwende huko juu. Acha nianze huku chini, acha nianze na categories polite. I'll start with very very new school, wale watu very very latest in the rap scene, in the scene. So nitachukua Toxic na Morugwash na niweke kwa groups, and then I can explain to you briefly why I'd put them where I'll put them. Acha nianze na Toxic. I'd start by putting him at C, and then I'll take Morugwash. Actually hivi nitafanya, niteka every group of people that I've talked about where I put them, and then I can explain briefly afterwards. Then I can put Mauru at B. I'll put him at B. Now let me just break why I say what I've said. Gwash akona very very infectious style, and from the few bits of music I've listened to, msi akona huge potential, and he's hard to ignore. He's hard to make. Actually this guy, I think he's actually nashuku Mauru sai shida yake kubwa ni kumake a boring song. it's hard for him to make a boring song. Pia kuna ngoma amedrop lately, alidrop I think on Sunday being 27th April. Kuna ngoma alidrop just lately, just an audio. Venye unasikia hivyo unasikia umse anapasa kwa record label. Umse he's too good, he knows what he's doing. Now the fact that he can almost gel with anyone in this category makes him a very versatile rapper. I can picture him doing a song with Mr. Right. I can easily picture him and someone like Ska doing a song. I can easily picture him and Breeder making a song. Sawa, please follow me. Don't kill the messenger pia. Mimi tu nimetumwa tu niwaletee injili. Msinikujie. Sawa. Now, Toxic feels like he will try to replicate his hit songs. Sawa. Chinje was dope. Chinje ilikuwa ngoma dope, ni dope sana, but as an artist you need to listen to your catalog. The Magnificent ni kali. Sawa. He's new. His voice is new. My problem is, could he be another Zero Sufuri? Could he be another Wadaglis? I hope no. Ingoma confirmation, honestly, apana, it doesn't cut it. Apana. Nilisikia it's a comfortable artist. Nilisemata nilireact kwa video ingine, bro, me I'm not coming to you nikiguess. Nilifanya reaction ya confirmation and the thing is, me I'm just not making reactions that nisikize ngoma ni gas. Nisemei ni dope niende to the next. I will criticize where I need to. I'll pour out my heart and how I actually feel. Sawa. So Toxic, I do feel that he will need to prove himself. 2 months, 3 months from now, by the time tunafika December, I think I'll have a solid case. But I do think for now, he sits right beneath Morugwash. Cause why? I don't see him collaborating with anyone easily and making good songs. Pia, I fear one hit wonders. Msi ametoa ngoma moja ka hit sana. In his case Chinje, I do need to listen more from him. Sawa, I do need to measure your consistency over time, because guess what? Time will tell the truth. Fuck. Nimeanza kuishiwa mate mapema. Acha nimekuja nimejiami hapa na mafruits ndio nikihitaji mafuta niweke. Sawa tunaenda. Hii ni ngori. I was prepared for this video to be tough. Now as I continue, I also made another video of which I haven't uploaded it. Nilisema wale rappers wanna come close to or who can beat Calligraph head to head. Hiyo video nilifanya just off the top of my head. Kutaka kuifikiria sana. I was just it was the same video which I did the Lil Minor copying Sabi Wu songs. Within that stream ndo nilirecord hiyo video, so I'll make sure it goes up before this other one goes up. Now let me go to this other category of artists. So acha nitawaweka kwa category zao. Now wengine pia nitawaacha hapa just because I don't have a solid case for or against them. Wengine nitawaacha hapa tu base just because I don't have a solid case for or against them. Acha nichukue hii kategoria ya kina Brooklyn. Acha nichukue hii kategoria ya kina Brooklyn, AJ, Nati, Licky and Caterpillar. Acha niwaekelee place nafikiria. Honestly, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I do know that for a fact Mr. Right ataingia S tier. Mr. Right will go on top mainly because he's very versatile. Umse ni hardworking pia. I think mse anafuata Calligraph, Ska, mtu anafuata Calligraph na Ska kwa ku make features. Someone who has made many features, has made songs with different artists. It has to be Mr. Right. Now, don't get me wrong, he can do a hook, he can do a verse easy and he'll deliver something clean. Tofauti yake na AJ ni that AJ can make more mainstream music. Na nilikuwa naongea hii story juzi na mabeshte wangu. AJ ni the type of guy who can make mainstream music easily. He can make something catchy easily. So I think with that I would put AJ nitamweka hii place na Morugwash, na nitaeka beshte yake juu yake. I'll put Mr. Right at the S tier. Mr. Right has a huge catalog and he can be very very diverse. Now pia angalieni video nimefanya juzi react to ngoma Mr. Right amemake na wase fulani hapo. Nikasema hata nilititle Mr. Right is making music on easy mode. The way he read on that, the way he moonwalked on that beat, he makes it look very very easy. Now this is one example of many examples that I can pinpoint Mr. Right, but Mr. Right ningemweka the same level na Ska. By this point mnajua Ska ataingia hapo tu juu. Hata hatuhitaji kugombana. Ska ataingia hapo juu. So nitaweka AJ hapa at B, achill na Maurugwash. Now acha nichukue wengine kwa hii category. Niko na Nati, Liki na Katapila, sawa? Nati ni bro, ni mse fulani anaweza trap vibaya sana. Nati, if you don't know Nati, you should know him by now. From his first song, ile inaitwa Wrong, enye nakanga nikispekulate wameshutia Kasa. Nilisikia huyu mse ni producer. Akili yake ni ya producer. Mtu ile design ukisikia ngoma yake unasikia the mixing and mastering is so good, it has to be someone who is almost working on his own music. Now nimetry kumbook for an interview to chill to which is in the making. I hope we can make it happen. So in terms of Nati nitamweka hapa tu wa chill na AJ, but I do feel that he's very very good. He's very very good na nimesikiza projects zake kadhaa. Pia nilienda Spotify nikaandika Kenya playlists, nipe just an example of artists that I should keep on nini. The music that these guys make is really good. Sikiza Baratuli, sikia I See Green. In project nilisikiza 2022 vibaya sana, misuse actually. And I think hii project ingine iko na color red sana, iko na color red. Inaitwaje? Notorious. One of the things that would even make me put Nati at A tier, it's because he's also consistent. Kumbuka nilisema tuna grade watu even on discipline. Can you show up year after year, season after season, month after month? Nati is that type of guy. So I'll put him at B. Kumbuka B ni ukwa B we ni mzee. Ukwa kwa B we ni mzee. Just that ukifika S na A we ni mse wa kuaminia. If anything, actually nitatoa Nati hapa nimweke kwa A. Nati nitamtoa hapa nimweke kwa A just because he can flow really well with any beat. Please, actually nitamwacha hapo kwa A. Wacha nikujie Liki, I think I'd put Liki on C just because I do believe he has a couple of more months to drop more music to put me in. What I love about Liki is that his sound is unique. Hajaribu kukopi mse mwingine. Liki hajaribu kufanya kitu rappers wengine wanafanya ama wasanii wengine ameona akifanya, hapana. Liki is very inventive, very yani he's independent, and I think he's one of those guys who should come up very very soon. I also appreciate Badman Bright pushing his talent. Badman Bright ameshoot video zake over and over. Please listen to Liki. Liki is one of those guys that nitasema by the time it's 2 years from now, yeye atakuwa anaingia huku A, B easily. Sawa. Hii category nyingine pia imebaki Katapila ni mzee. Please sikizeni hii ngoma yake na Afrocentric. Mtangoja ni kwame. Simtangoja. Of course hatuwezi rank based on one song or two songs, but based on the couple of songs that I've heard from him, I do believe that he's really good. For that, nitamweka hii category ya Maurugwash na AJ. Lakini shida yake, he's not hardworking. He's not putting out content. He hasn't convinced me enough. So I honestly do feel he doesn't deserve to be on the same place as Maurugwash, let alone AJ. AJ amegrind sana such that I don't feel that Katapila belongs there. Katapila ataflow na beat na taua. So mimi nitashukisha Katapila up to C just because he needs to be on grind mode. Anahitaji kutake hii music seriously. Honestly, I can't name many songs from Katapila off the top of my head. Acha ni search to Spotify. Kumbuka niliwaambia chukua chai yako, we tulia. Hapa niko hapa kukuplug. This is Katapila. Acha tuone Spotify nasema ngoma zake gani. Calicatel 4 utanyima brighter days lele na sijui hizi mangoma just cause sijui hazijanifikia. Honestly Caterpillar tu atachila hapo. Atachila hapa. If anything I do feel that he needs to work a little bit more for me to ndio tumrank. Sawa? So tumemalizana na hiyo category. Wacha nikujie hii category ya kina sitakujia kina Skade sai. Wacha nikujia kina Butros, some fresh talent before nifikie kina ase wengine ama boys wangu wa Kilimani, kina Kahush, kina Sabiwu, kina Prince, kina Lil Minor. Nitakujia Butros sahi. Butros has been in the scene for quite some time. So let me just put these guys on the ranks. Alafu if I need to change their positions, I'll do so. Kumbuka hii category kona Butros, Jovi, Barak, Tokyo Sauce, 28 na Timmy Blanco. Na off the rip mimi nitaweka Timmy Blanco hapa juu. Nitamweka kwa A grade. Timmy Blanco ataingia kwa A grade off the rip. Sawa? Jovi is good. By the way, please sikizeni hii project ya Jovi. Niliwaambia hata kwa video nyingine. Achaneni na hizi ngoma mnajua mainstream za Jovi. Achaneni na hizi ngoma. Hata tutazipata hapa. He's the one who invented rap. Ni project gani? Hii project G.I. Jove. 5 songs that you can listen from top to bottom bila kuskip. Jovi naye kama ni mse hardworking, and I also said this in another video. Kumbuka, I'll keep on referring on previous videos that I've done because I'm really serious about this shit. I named this video Let's Talk About Jovi's Consistency. Please run up that video if you need to make any references. So Jovi is someone who can really trap, he can rap and he can do hooks. So mimi nitamweka kwa B. Yeye atachilda hapa na kina Maurugwash. Nitaka Jovi B. Butros nashinda kumplace. Wacha nichukue Barak na he needs to take this music seriously. I think he's doing it for fun, but he can really rap. So for Barak, I think I'd put him Barak nitamweka hapa kwa C. Si ati naogopa kuweka watu hapa D. It's just that nitaji solid case for these guys. Barak needs to be serious with these things. So I think I'll put him at D because he can flow, he can rap, but I think he does this for fun. Same way nitaweka pia Tokyo Sauce hapa. He kinda does this part time but ako sawa. Nitachukua 28 nitamweka hapa na kina nani. Nitachukua 28 nimweke hapa kwa C. Cause bro, umse ni mbaya sana. Don't play with 28. He can do a hook any day. Actually 28 had deserve kukana say I deserve kana 28. I'm sorry, I'll put you at B. 28 is really good. Shida say ni internal issues. I also have another video about them. I said it's about TNT. I named this video sorry I keep going back and forth. Sorry. TNT's movement was a threat to hip hop worldwide. It's a 50-minute video where I really go deep into this shit, which would mean nitaka Butros pia mahali hapa. Nitaka Butros around his place. Though I feel Butros, he doesn't rap very much. Yeah, na Jovi, honestly, that's why they're also on the same line. Wako hapa grade B, just because he can do verses, he can do hooks, but haja specialize moja akasema yeye ni mgori hii base. So I'll put him at B. Kumbuka, this is just my own opinion off the top of my head. Sawa, siniekea lawama, don't kill the messenger. Sawa, acha nitaji video iishe by the way. So nitakuja hase wengine, nitakuja kina Sabiu, nitakuja watu wa Kilimani by the way. Let me just put them in their respective categories. I do love my guy Prince. If you don't know Prince, please looking up. He came up during the same season as Betty. Kuna mse anaitwa Raw Films. He was shooting his videos early on. Up until mse fulani pia anaitwaje? Nimemsahau. Ni mse anakuanga majuu mostly. I think ni alimfanyia hii video ya nini? Hii ilikuwa ya Empower. I think this is one of Prince's very good song. Hold It Down. Nimeshinda kukumbuka jina ya huyo director alimfanyia hii video, but Prince has very fresh talent. The problem as to why I can't put him high on this chart is because he is doing this thing as if he's doing it for fun. Umse by the yako kwa playlist zangu zote on Spotify. Prince ni mse nimetambua sana. he's the Drake type. He can sing, he can rap, he can go low, he can go high, he can mix it up. Anaweza chukua hiyo ngoso na mix na Kiswahili na itoke so effortlessly. The problem is that Hanilenja ska ako nayo, Hanilenja Mr. Right ako nayo. Hiyo ndio shida yangu na ase wako kwa hii category bedhewa. Wengi wao ni hiyo stuff. Wengi wao wanafanya hii music as a side thing more than it's something that they really do care about. But I do respect that Prince has about 30 songs that you can listen to. 30 songs ni mingi, by the way. 30 good songs that you can listen to. Sabiwu. Sina vitu mingi za kumrank on or with, except for his songs that he did with Kina Cobbs. So I think I'd put Sabiwu hapa at D. Yeah, na Kina Tokyo Sauce, but I've seen lately that he's been trying to mix content and upload anything that he can behind the scenes, which is what artists currently should do. I think I've also seen on his IG today that pia yeye anajua kumix, kumaster. He can do those beats on Fruity Loops. So nimse he's kind of hands-on with his talent. So I do believe that kumbuka hase kina Sabiwu, kina Prince, acha hata nirudishe Prince. Hase si wajuzi. Hase wamekuwa hapa, wamekuwa na like 5 6 7 years to prove themselves. That's why if I put them where I put them, it's just because I've seen enough from them and I do think that they can do a lot more. So Sabiwu atachill na Kina Tokyo Sauce hapa. Umoma Fegi, he would also chill with him here. Kahush ataingia sasa hapa na Kina Prince. Kahush pia yeye ni design, knows what he's doing on the beat, but over time utasikia anafanya his stuff whenever he needs to. Why will I so say that? Yeah, nitamweka the same place na Kina Beatty hasn't uploaded in like 3 years. Beatty hasn't uploaded to her YouTube in 3 years, which means that unajua na nimeona kwa IG ako US saa zingine, ako huku saa zingine, kitu kama hizo. Kahush ako na catalog, yes, but I do insist you're as good as your last performance. Kahush has like 40 videos, 40 pieces of music that you can listen to, and he was very very different sana up. Oh shit, Kahush unaniambia nikuje ni reconsider place na kuweka. Okay, wacha nione. I like so nimekuja kuonyesha the last time he uploaded was 3-4 years ago. That's not a good sign, but it's because that's why nitamweka around hapa kwa C tier. Nitamweka hapa kwa C. Lil Minor now is another versatile kid. He's almost getting that veteran status. Lil Minor ananibamba juu on some level he could be, or he is our DDG. He's a content creator turned into a rapper. Sijuko nafuata. He's a content creator turned into a rapper. Sijuko nafuata. And he can move with any beat. He can rap. He can create good hooks. So actually ningetaka kuona Lil Minor na Maurugash kitu anaweza pika pamoja. So I think Lil Minor, I would easily put him on A tier because I think he can belong. And anyways, one of the drawbacks is that sometimes his songs do feel like, unajua kuna songs zingine zake unaweza sikia useme this is not very new, hiki si kitu mpya sana, nimesikia hii concept before. So he also has this thing where he's repurposing or recycling old beats and putting a twist to it to create something good. So I do think that he deserves to be hapa kwa A. Yeah, anaingia hapa kwa A very well, but kurap siwezi sema yeye ni rap at first. Siwezi sema yeye ni rap fast. So I think pia sidhani yeye na Timmy Blanco anapaswa kuketi place moja. So I think I'd put him and Boutros around here. So I'll put him at B. The good thing about him is that he's very very consistent. He's almost ultra consistent. Lil Minor hata kuacha njaa, hata kuweka njaa for 2 months, atakupea kitu ya kufanya kazi nayo. Kumbuka, he hasn't been in the industry for long, by the way. So I do believe in like by the time he does Brooklyn Boys time, Wakadinali kind of time, he'll be an S tier easily. Pia he's the type of guy to make club songs. Ujua club songs na rap ni tofauti sana. So that's why I'll also put him on B grade. Nitamgrade hapa kwa B. Sasa nimemalizana na hiyo grade. Sasa acha nichukue hii group ya kina wakardinali hapa niweke, probably give a small explanation afterwards. Ska anakuja kando na AJ na Mr. Right. Skilo ako na voice yake unique. Maliliki yuko nataka kuweka Skilo. Just that Skilo pia his music si ya kila mtu. Si mse yote anaweza sikiza Skilo, but uzuri ya Skilo, he is on the grind. He's putting out a lot of music na napenda kitu wakardinali wanafanya. Let me just pull up Skilo by the atakuwa na a huge catalog in no time. Kama hii album hapa. Acha no, kuna mseme create playlist ya Skilo. Mseka Skilo, honestly siwezangi kusikiza Skilo. Style yake haingiani na masikio yangu. He's a bit lazy-ish in the way that he raps or the way he flows song to song. Alikuwa kwa Kim Jong Un. So honestly Skilo nitamweka hapa kwa D. Skilo, but I do believe in due time yatapanda. Master VK ni mtu mwingine hapa mgori. Nitamweka huku na kina Katapila. Master VK by the way, sikizeni ngoma ametoa 420. Ametoa hii juzi, ametoa hii time ya 420 kona beats ngori. Amefanya collab na Ska. Hiyo video ilishutiwa na nani? Na Bopa. Niko rada hizi vitu. Master VK pia amefanya ngoma gani na Siwa? Doba ifanye nini? Ngoma ni ya nini? Ngoma ni ya Doba na Ngwae. Doba. Yeah. Master VK ni msee ananipea zile vibes za anaweza collab na wase wengi design ya Ska. Anaweza mix up his style design ya Ska, but he's kind of true to what he's doing. Ana rap about more or less the same things, but he's really anajua kurap. Atarap na tarap in a very relatable way. Domani Munga, hey, Domani. Sasa nitakuweka wapi Domani? Domani bro. Domani ataingia na Ska huko juu. Ndaka Domani na Ska hapo juu. Siwa sijui nitakuweka wapi. Nashinda kuplay Siwa juu. Sisikizangi Siwa sana except for the times that he is on songs with the rest of his crew. So Siwa nitamweka hii kategoria kina Jove. Siwa by the way, ukiangalia hii list venye bedhe inaanza kutokea. Kumbuka, this is just off the top of my head. Angalia hawa wako kwa hii line ya B. Morugwash, AJ, Jovi, 28, Butros, Lil Minor na Siwa. Sawa, Siwa nitamweka hapa B just because sidhani I don't think personally kumbuka. Hii ni story yangu. You're consuming this from my perspective, which is all I can do right now. Ska and Domani can rap. They can do hooks every day, any day. Siwa has kind of cheeky. He has cheeky lines, cheeky rap. He doesn't overthink his shit. Na lines zake by the way ni lines za kama wewe ni janje wende utashika. From his perspective, na imagine fanbase yake wanapenda Siwa mbaya sana. Of which one of my close friends loves Siwa more than anyone. So niko na a bit of that perspective from those sides. Sawa? So nimeka Siwa hapa at B, alafu nimeacha Domani na Ska huko juu. Kumbuka niko na video mingi nimeongelea Ska by the way. At this point hata nachoka by the way. Ska ni mgori. Ska I've said this before, I think he's the other artist who has made, if not the same amount of features, he's made more features than Calligraph. He's made many songs on his own also. And then msikize kwa channel yake tu, $1 million. Anasema Wamori wata feel nice because you can pull up in anything that you feel like. Hiyo ngoma ana rap from start to finish. He's changing the flow, the way he's no. Ata Ska you can't rate him on one song, and I also need him to be anahitaji anzishe hii list before Mr. Right. Munga bedeni the type of guy, kama wewe ni msanii na umemlipa do ya feature, usiset expectations. let Munga do what Munga does. Saa zingine anaweza kani kama make sense, but the way Munga will do your song, it will be very very catchy, very infectious. Kwa hii Victims of Madness 1, Victims of Madness, najua nyinyi wase wenye mmesikiza Munga kutoka kitambo, najua mnataka mniongelee kuhusu Mungu 1, Mungu 2. Hizo ni projects conk, so stays ingia hapo. Munga alitengeneza hii album, let me say alitengeneza hii album. The way he will do hooks you don't know, but whatever he touches turns gold. Verse zake Munga bedhe ni god status. Munga is the type of guy, let him do what Munga wants to do, and I have enough evidence with him such that acha Munga tu apike Kenya anataka kupika. So nimemalizana na wase, acha nikujie wale wase wamekaa in the industry for long. So kuna msemo fulani nilimuita outlier, Dreamy. The reason why I couldn't place him in any group, it's I'll also actually your video ni venye sijai upload. It was an extension of the same video that I did on why Dreamy needs to stop doing music. Ni venye tu nilikata hiyo video katikati nikasema hii part nyingine iko a bit more in depth and something separate. It's a different kind of, it was different from the main theme. So Trio, I couldn't place him, and the video that I'll also upload iko hapo tu kwa studio na ngoja tu ni publish. Ni juu first of all alitokea kwa industry mapema sana. Unajua ukitokea kwa industry, I would almost say that he prematurely blew up. He wasn't able to experiment and know what works and what doesn't, and why. The more you do something, the more you make more music, the more you are able to know, okay, hii ndio maana wasanii walipenda hii ngoma. Ndio maana hii nyingine wase walipenda hivi. Dreamy sasa ile place yako sahi, and why I say in this other video that he needs to stop making music is that he can't make music by himself. And when an artist can't make music by himself, inamaanisha wamekuwa diluted. They are always constantly trying to copy something else. He's currently unable to make songs by himself, which kwa msanii ufike hapo bedhe imekuwa ngori sana. So Trio has kind of lost his voice, but he's talented. He's still talented. He still can rap. Nakumbuka kwa hiyo video nimesema nitapublish, by the way nitaipublish leo as I record this video before I drop these other videos. Napitia ngoma zingine zake zenye man I used to listen to him back to back, but now he can't make music on his own. And for that reason I need to can't put him on C, na nashindwa pia kumweka kwa D. So mimi nitamweka hapa tu raw safi. Msinikujie nasikia mali amefika sahi, by the way inakuwa ngori. So I think he's the first person who I'm going to relegate. Na Southampton na Leicester naweka hapo chini. He needs time to find himself. What he actually needs, he needs to step away from the scene. Kumbuka, Kenyan music industry is brutal. It's harsh. It is very harsh. He has a high number of subscribers. He is at around 300k, but he doesn't have a solid fan base behind him. Hana fan base solid. Wale wase wanasikizanga Trio. Wale wase wakisikia Trio amedrop muziki wanaenda kumsikiza. He doesn't have a solid fan base. Fan base yake iko diluted just cause people who will enjoy him wamemsikia kwa featured na watu wengine. So I think I'd put him on grade A. Tokyo Sauce na Bara kwa shuke. Na consider kuwashukisha by the way. Ni venye pia wanaweza rap time wana rap. Okay, wacha tu niache hapo. Trio, he's here, but this is not definite. He needs to find his footing and mature as an artist. Wajua, ajijue kwanza. Kitu kama hiyo, sijui. Don't kill the messenger. Me too, that's how I feel. Now, acha nikujie hawa say. Kumbuka, niko nao madema hapa, but it does feel unfair to put them anywhere on this list. Now, acha nikujie hawa mababa. Wale wase wamekuwa na enough time to prove themselves. Kumbuka, pia wakardinali wamekuwa na enough time. They've been in the scene for... These guys actually leo ni 2025. Hawa wase wamekuwa kwa scene tangu for 10 years straight plus. Most of that time pia wako wanajulikana until Murianzenza ikadrop nikazunguka sana ikawape a very very huge fan base. Otherwise they had been there, they've been there, and they will stay there, and they've been one of the most consistent people out there. Acha nianze na Breeder, since kama ni kurap naweza mweka hapa. Breeder anaweza rap. Breeder na feel ni ile type, he almost has the calligraph formula. He can do what calligraph does. By the way, Neo designer anaweza feature with anyone and stand out easily, so I'll put him there. Calligraph would automatically come here. Calligraph would automatically share this space. First of all, he's been the most hardworking, and I'll also make another video wale wase wote wenye walitokea kwa industry na Calligraph ali collaborate na wao, na Calligraph akawacha hapo na kaendelea na asewa hawakupanda. Examples, people who came off the top of my mind, I had written this somewhere. Nilikuwa na Tunji wherever you are. Calligraph, hizi wrong cipher za kina wrong rende I think alifanya nao. Pia kwa kina Kalikatel alileta hata kina 28, alileta kina TNT when TNT came up. Calligraph literally has seen everybody. He has seen everything. One thing about him, he has to be the most hardworking artist around. He's not the best artist, he's not the best rapper, he's the most hardworking, which inherently brings him there, which means that he knows how to make a good song. Pia shida yake, ujue sitasema positives peke, there is a way that you can also feel a sense of stagnation. He has stuck to a formula that he knows has been working and works for him. And as a listener, sometimes mimi nashindwa kusikiza ngoma zake zingine akirelease, nasikia I've heard something like this. He's just repeating a certain formula. I'm not getting the versatility I'm looking for in a rapper. Back to my point, wale watu Calligraph ameangalia wakikuja na yeye akawaleta in na akawaacha na kaendelea. He saw someone like Tunji, he saw Caterpillar, he's seen Wakadinali through, he's seen someone like Saru. Na kumbuka time alifanya ngoma na the industry, hata hiyo ngoma ilikuwa na Steph Capella. It was like a 7-minute song, ilikuwa na Saru, ilikuwa na Steph Capella, awase wote. So he's really seen them through. Now nimebaki na wase wengine hapa controversial. Nimebaki na King Kaka na Octopizzo na Steph Capella na Nyashinski, but we both know K-Dot anaingia hapa kwa S-tier. K-Dot anaingia hapa kwa S-tier automatically. The thing with Nyashinski is that he doesn't have to do a lot. And the thing about him that also places him there, he was in the industry before with Kleptomaniacs. He was still good. Came back, alikuja 2017. He came and dominated the industry, and he's still been able to keep that sense of mystery. Watu wanapenda Nyash sana. Whatever Nyash drops, Nyash listeners, Nyash fan base will go to him immediately. Damn, I'm 1 hour in, nahitaji kufunga hii video. Nyash is very relatable. He can switch the flows, he can rap, he can sing, which places him huku kwa S-tier. Wacha hata nipangia wase, unajua nahitaji mababa pia waonekane wao ni mababa. Wacha nieke Nyash, wafuatane na Calligraph, wafuatane na Skade, of which pia niko na feeling nataka kuweka Skade before Calligraph, alafu nilete Mr. Right, alafu nilete Munga, alafu Mr. Right. Sawa, just follow me. Sawa. Now Octopizzo is one controversial individual. He knows how to rap, but mali vitu zimefika, he doesn't make music for us anymore. Which itabidi tu nimweke, si ati hajui kurap, but he's also done it. Kama ulisikiza Octopizzo ile gidhaa when he was making kina So Alive, wanatutara tema alikuwa anafanya hizo mangoma zake, he was really good, but he's fallen out of touch with our industry, and I do think he's not making music for us anymore. Hata nasikia ni vibaya kumweka on the same category na kina Breeder na Timmy Blanco, unajua na kina Nati. if anything, man, I'll just have to reconsider and put him a little bit chini. Nitamweka huko kwa B. Niteka Octo hapa B, because once again they say, wanasemanga in sports, you are as good as your last game. You are as good as your last game. Man, ni ngumu usikize ngoma za Octo the last 20 songs that is released, from my point of view. Again, I can't disregard any music that is put before, and he's done it so effortlessly. So I do think at the same time he deserves to be somewhere at A tier, but man, nashinda kumpandisha huku juu. Kuna wase wengi wame pop up such that with the work rate that they do have, they can't be with Octo on the same place. So I can't even put Octo with Lil Mine on the same place and akina Boutros na akina 28. But pia consistency yao wase inabidi ni mweke hii base. So I think Octo will lead this pack. Ata lead A B tier. Sawa, Morugwash atakuja mahali huku. Sawa. So actually nita have Octo a lead hii pack. Na huku juu nita have Timmy Blanco a lead hii base. Followed by Breda, and then I'll bring in Nati. Sawa. Now King Kaka, the thing with King Kaka, he's had enough time to prove himself. Na nimeona hizi projects mpya amekuwa akifanya na Skade. The projects are good, the videos are good. The problem comes where that he needs to do music with these guys for him to get a spot to be listened to. Nasikia amekuwa na enough time ya kujitetea such that siwezi mrank sai nitamweka huko kwa C. Sai King Kaka nitamweka huko kwa C, na na feel ni ngori, na feel hata ni ngori. Sitaji kumweka huko, but I won't underestimate what is done for the industry, but I do feel like that he's a bit outdated. Hizi projects amefanya na Ska ni ziko poa, but they are also sus. If Ska isn't on those projects, it's hard for those projects to stand out. Sawa, niko na Steph Capella nitamweka huku tu juu pia yeye anajua Kenya anadu, ni consistency na leta ngori. So I think this is my table right now. So I think I'll do another video, a short video summarizing all these points zenye wale watu wanaochingi TikTok sana hawezi kaa kwa video for 40 minutes 50 minutes, naelewa. Ndio afanyie nyingine ya kusummarize these points such that if you are interested to know more about this, utaingia kwa the full video to get my explanation. Again, don't kill the messenger. So this is the list that I could come up with, and these are the rappers that I do feel they are good, they can compete. So nitamalizia video hapa. Hope to see you on the next one. I hope you did enjoy this presentation as much as I did prepping it for you. So tuonane on the next video. This is how I really feel. This is honestly how I do feel about this chat. As I said, nita make another one ya kuconclude how I say na venye nimewaeka. On to the next one. Ukikuja kujam bro, mimi nishamaliza hii video. I'm on to my next plan. Nishamaliza hii video, nimeenda kwa story nyingine, nimeenda kwa shughuli nyingine, nimeenda kwa busy nyingine. So usiniwekee ngori. This is just how I feel about these artists that could come on top of my mind. Pia kama kuna wengine nimesahau, unajua nimeacha watu kama YBW Smith, nimeacha kina Bigiasa, naelewa, nimeacha watu kao. Honestly ni venye pia sina enough data points about them to bring them in here. Sawa? Ni venye sina enough data about them to bring them here. Ndio maana watu kama hao haujawaona hapa. Ama wengine pia nimewasahau tu, roho safi. So ni hivyo tu, tuonane on the next one video.